years ago, two kids got married and took a honeymoon to Excellence Riviera Cancun. When we came 10 years ago, we got the cheapest room we could find. The room was all the way in the back of the resort with a jungle view. This time around, we did things a little bit different. We stayed in a 2-story rooftop terrace suite. It was one of the nicest rooms I've ever stayed in. The room was in a great location. It was pretty much close to everything. The room comes with a fully stocked fridge and bar with snacks. The first balcony has a hot tub and looks out over the activity pool and the beach. Up the stairs, there is a whole rooftop with a daybed and plunge pool. From the rooftop, you can pretty much see the whole resort. It is particularly peaceful in the morning around sunrise. As you can see, the room was pretty awesome. The Excellence Club is the resort's preferred members program. The room we stayed in included access to the Excellence Club. Besides having their own pool and separate check-in, the club includes access to the Magna Lounge. The bar at the Magna Lounge specializes in smoked cocktails. I may or may not have had a few smoked old fashions while we were there. The lounge also, in my opinion, has the best restaurant at the resort. Every meal we had here was great. They do have a limit of the number of tomahawk steaks to each day, so if you want one, you have to get there early. Luckily, they have a bar you can wait at. There are 9 restaurants and 11 bars throughout the resort. The only restrictions are the Teppanyaki and Magna. You need to reserve the Teppanyaki, and Magna is only for the Excellent Club. The other restaurants work on a first-come, first-served basis. All the food ranges from good to great. The only lackluster meal we had was the Korean barbecue. But they did warn us that it was new before we tried it. If your stay isn't long enough to try all the restaurants, I would try to make sure that you try the French restaurant Chez Isabelle and the Spanish tapas restaurant Flavor Market. The resort has multiple pools. They have a main activity pool that includes a swim-up bar, and they do have 2 pools that are just for the Excellence Club. But every building has access to a pool. There are meandering pools throughout the resort, so no matter which of the 400 rooms you stay in, you will be pretty close to a pool. There never seemed to be a problem with having enough lounge chairs around the pool. It did seem to have a limited number of rafts available, and they do not allow outside rafts, so that could be a bummer sometimes. The beach also has loungers and ready supply. Excellence has a pier, which is another great place to watch the sunrise. I would suggest waking up early at least once to catch it. Unfortunately, Excellence has the same battle that all the beaches in the area have: sargassum. The stinky seaweed seems to be the bane of all the beaches in the area. But to give Excellence credit, they have people out every morning battling the stinky stuff. Luckily, I prefer the pools over the beach anyway. A water experience at the spa is complimentary with every room. Of course, they want you to purchase other services, but they're not that pushy at all. We didn't feel pressured, but we had already planned to get a couples massage while we were there. The services are a bit pricey, but everything did feel very luxurious. If you come to Excellence and you find yourself bored, it's your own fault. There was always something to do throughout the day and night. What is great about Excellence, if you want a quiet place to chill, there are plenty of spots just to do that. On the other hand, if you want to go out, there are plenty of events and places for that also. The night entertainment is super varied. They have a number of performers coming each night. Plus they have other activities at night. One of the cool things was the silent disco. It was fun watching people vibe to different music. My favorite member of the entertainment staff was Samira. How she kept a pool full of Gen Xers entertained was pretty impressive. But her enthusiasm is infectious and she was a joy to be around. So how did Excellence hold up after 10 years? It held up pretty well. It is good to see that they are continuing to maintain and upgrade the resort. The Lobster House was actually in the process of getting upgraded while we were there. It did have the menu at other restaurants. It seemed like they are constantly working on things. The grounds in general were exceptionally maintained. I would say the Excellence Riviera Cancun is similar in quality to Secrets Vallarta Bay. We stayed at other Excellence in Punta Cana, but we prefer the Riviera Cancun location. I think mainly this is due to the quality of the staff at Riviera Cancun. It really feels like they genuinely want you to enjoy yourself. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Oh, jam.